Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties.
What is wrong with you, dude?
That's not big. It's StreamYard, dude. StreamYard. StreamYard ain't right these days, man. Oh, I got to figure out how to turn this stuff on. All right, I did it. Here we
I think that was the wrong intro.
Bro, what? Jamie, you've been sucking lately, bro. You sick? Like,
That's close enough.
what is that? Look, we're all going to be together in about 5 days.
That's right. Where the internet's good.
Where did Pan go?
Pan just dropped out, dude.
Pan just left. He just left. Pan he's so mad at you, bro. He bounced.
He's gone.
He's
Pan
out.
is gone, people.
Pan
Hello,
is
everybody. So,
Hey, everybody.
you ain't heard the news. We just dropped some hot new towels. A clean line of T.H.O.R. Collab Microfiber Towels. Pan's coming back on.
I don't know what's wrong with this guy. He got hit with, like, he forgot to pay his internet bill. Hold on. Let me get him out. I don't know.
Yeah, he's got to pay his internet bill or something. But I'm on heavy antibiotics. And I can barely talk. So we're going to work our way through this podcast. Pan will jump on eventually whenever he pays that internet bill. And we'll keep it rolling from there. How's it going your way?
It's going good.
Prepping for next week or what? You got the cameras already?
I got the garage ready. I got the batteries charged. I got new lights for the studio, so we should be good. We got Luminous flying in, you flying in, Pan flying. It's a big day. It's gonna be a big long week of just filming. Where's Pan at?
Yep. Big week next week. We got live streams.
Pan.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm there.
No, you don't even see your face, bro.
Hey, back out and come back in.
What is going on?
What a dumpster, bro. Switch your computer.
We have to get a new streaming service or something.
No.
I don't know what's happening.
I'm telling you right now, I already paid the bill for this for the year. We suffering for the year, okay? It's billed.
It's paid for the year. All right, everybody buckle in.
Buckle in. We're in.
I don't know what's up with it. Keeps playing Christy's intro at the beginning of ours for some reason. I clicked on our lobby and just chaos. There he is.
How you have like Jordan 1s and then dial up internet?
Welcome in, Type 1. Glad to have you. Pan, I heard you got some new towels.
Oh, whoa. Thanks to you guys. What a great partnership. Are we diving right into this?
No, I want to know when you fly in because I forgot when you fly in.
Tuesday.
That's a good question, too.
What time Tuesday?
We're talking about next week.
That's a good question.
See, I can't. I'm gonna Uber. I'm gonna get you an Uber. I'm gonna get you an Uber from Idaho Falls to my house.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun time, man. We have in Bio Bombs. We have in Luminous.
Pie car.
Yeah, it's gonna be a wild week.
Yeah, everybody's gonna be there. We have some great content on the way. That's for sure. First, I've never tested Luminous stuff, so this is going to be my first opinion, first take, first try, first everything.
What have you seen so far about this Luminous brand? What's your thoughts initially?
Well, they're from Korea, so like right away, my brain goes to that should be good quality. Eddie has already spoken to me a little bit about it. He doesn't bring brands on that he has not thoroughly tested and doesn't really enjoy. So like it's kind of like a pre-vetting. I already know it's going to be pretty good. Hey, Nick from Yum Cars. What's up, man?
What's up? Nick in the house.
What's up,
Nick in the house who just proposed to his future wife.
Kelly, look,
congratulations.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this, Pan.
Nick and Kelly.
You're next, Kelly. You're next, Pan, okay? You're next. All right? I'm gonna meet me at the altar. It's time to sing the song, bro. In your white dress. Look, when you do it, I'm quitting T.H.O.R. because the world's coming to me. When that happens, I'm out.
My girlfriend would never want to marry me.
What are you talking about?
Dang. She tell you no?
Yeah. What are we talking about?
We should give her some high quality microfiber.
So let's talk about these microfibers because I saw a bunch of questions. We launched this morning at 9 a.m. They were on the website starting at midnight. So some people already were ordering. I remember Jamie telling me like, man, somebody ordered the whole thing already. And we were a minute into that unofficial launch, right? So we dropped a bunch of towels, microfiber wash mitts, got my drying towel here, dual-sided. I want to go over them because you guys are the experts. But I've seen the
let's just
questions
go through
already in the comments. What makes them different? Why did Pan decide to wait for Gen 2? Because you guys already had fantastic towels with Generation 1. This is a completely new factory. But what do you guys have to say about it? Because we met the owners at SEMA.
They actually took us to dinner. They took us to
touching
dinner.
the microfiber stuff. Yeah, that was a crazy good dinner. South Korean food, but South Korean barbecue.
Mhm.
So what can we say to the people who like, what's different with your first gen towels? What's the biggest differentiator? And I think I was one of the first brands that you guys collabed with for your second gen, right?
Yep, you and DIY. So the new factory from the old factory, one, I think the old factory was used to kind of mass producing, getting stuff out fast, that kind of deal. The new factory is a smaller one. It's more personable. We actually have phone calls and Zoom meetings.
Every night.
And like we said, we've been to dinner with them. So like we've shook their hands, we've hugged them. They're family at this point, right, Eddie? Like they're in it to win it. So just the level of quality control we've been able to achieve by going to this new factory is just unprecedented. If I'm being honest, truly unprecedented in this realm. What we've been able to achieve. I'm talking down to hand packing, hand inspecting, pre-washing. The towels are they come to you ready to go, and just so organized and on point that I just don't think it's been achieved in this industry what we've been able to do with this V2 round of towels.
Well, not only that, like we had a scenario. I'll share you guys a scenario, and I can share a video too. Every day we meet from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We're on calls and meetings to discuss what's next, what we're working on, what are we doing. Our first round of bags were not the first round. When I say first round, I'm talking about first round of Blue Factory. Round of bags were a matte finish, but because it started matting and the words started getting scratched, they ate the cost of those bags and went to glossy before shipping out. And they already packed like half a container to unpacked, repacked the bags. So
even the bags, these glossy ones are the new generation ones.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how you'll know for sure if you're slightly confused in any way. The glossy bags are V2, the matte bags are the original V1 run. And like Eddie said, we did try and go matte at first, but our factory is so particular, they will not let anything slip by them.
I love that.
And the matte bags were not coming out very good, so we scrapped them.
Ingenious idea to have them resealable too, like with this zipper style up top, so you can always keep your towels fresh and organized. And we have all the instructions in the back for care as well. And of course, all the information here, South Korean 100%. So that's one thing, right? A lot of people are going to be comparing pricing and sourcing. And so a lot of brands are switching over to Chinese made, but these are 100% South Korean. So as far as reputation goes, my understanding has always been that South Korean yarn is the best and they have the best knowledge, tooling, and all that, right?
Well, there's nothing wrong with that too. So
especially this factory.
They think that Jamie was the towel whore, but when Jamie first came to my house, I had a whole cabinet.
This guy.
I'm a towel whore. I had a whole cabinet of Klein Zero Finish towels.
Top quality, yeah.
They're $24 to $26 depending on where you buy it for five towels. I had a whole cabinet of like 25 packs that I would never touch, and I bought them because they were the best, in my opinion, they're best towels ever made, ever. So when we started this, we thought, well, can we get the same type of quality that I love in this towel? And there's another towel called like Klein Evo towel. It's like a $48 towel. Can we do that? First round, we were close. Second round is something different.
Yeah, first round, like you said, we were close, but there was a few towels gave us some problems long term when it came to kind of mass producing the towels. Like the jobber came in with some frayed shipments. Some batches were a little frayed. The free birds were a little linty. The goat would come unsewn. A couple bags we saw had some sewing issues. So there were just issues along the way, not big issues. You know what I mean? Most companies, Pan would simply just go, yeah, we'll keep it rolling. You know
Good enough type thing, yeah.
Yeah. Like just send them another one, and we'll keep it good. But after meeting the potential new factory and seeing and them showing us and kind of guaranteeing what we could achieve now, the switch was obviously one we wanted to do, and raising the price of the towels just a little bit is a foreseen circumstance that just is.
Well, it's not even because of
achieve what we want to achieve.
And now
That's
it's
what
only
you gotta
that
do.
too. You have to understand we're living in weird times, right?
Yeah,
So
explain the cost thing.
we're
Eddie.
not. It wasn't before when we launched this 10 months ago. We didn't have a tariff war.
No.
Right now, I mean, we're importing something from China. It's like 57% tariff.
Yeah, China's hard.
57%. Korea's tariff is now 25%. That you have to factor that in the cost. Like we're not lightest part of doing business, but
But even that, everything's improved, right?
Yeah.
Even when we went back to the yarn, improved it. We went back to the suede. The suede was very hard to source, by the way.
Yeah.
But we sourced the suede manufacturer in Korea, and it is real deal, real suede. The highest
Yeah, I can tell
quality.
this is the Mr. Twister.
Yeah.
And this border is just nuts.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. So
well, and that's
levels
pink. Can you hold your
of
towel up because your
improvements.
towel's pink? Me and Jamie had an argument for 10 minutes on chat. Hey, can
Hey,
you hold
what
it up?
color is that towel?
Yep.
What color is that?
That's kind of a red pink, more on the pink side. To match kind of the raspberry sorbet color of the ceramic spray sealant that I love to pair this with. So a lot of the towels we color coded.
Answer this.
Like this with
Yeah, there
the
you go.
shampoo. That's why we went with the teal for the drying
There
towel.
you go through all of them. How'd you choose the colors?
Yeah. Well, so for the majority of them, I tried when it was possible to have something cool with the products so people don't get confused. I like color matching. So for example, the drying towel, since we're using this at the end of the wash process, I used the teal color, which is very similar to the color of the shampoo. For the Mr. Twister that I like to pair with anything spray application type, perfect pairing with the ceramic spray sealant, although you can also use this with a drying aid and the quick detailer and all that kind of stuff. But so it matches the color of the ceramic spray sealant. The level 1 and level 2 towels for microfibers, I wanted to distinguish them because they're not exactly the same GSM, right? So the level 1 is the light blue. So you can tell what you're kind of removing there for that initial transfer solution, that initial wipe and leveling. And then the second slightly thicker plusher GSM, this is the final level. So this is your secondary buff towel. So you
I'm kind
got
of jealous
white
of that
first.
color because I like that better than your grays.
Sorry?
It's nice. That dark blue is nice.
Yes, very nice. And this again was kind of to match the blue style purplish pink of the ceramic coatings themselves. Then the Freebird 400. This is the plushest towel in the lineup. I wanted a 400 GSM, so I didn't want the thicker 500 or 600. I think this is perfect. Whether you're removing paste waxes, you're removing the spray polish, you're removing any other compound or polish, whatever kind of stuff, or any other need, because we have multiple uses for every towel. And then for the Jobber 350, because this is mainly for my interior quick detailer, since there's no color additives to that, it's basically I wanted a white towel so we can also see the dirt when you're doing your interior detailing. But this can be used both inside and out. I just wanted this to be a white color. For the wash mitt, we have that cool kind of blue and white thing going with the Clean by Pan cuff. And the rinseless drying towels, which are coming soon. These are basically.
I'm going to go get those.
Yep. Those. Oh, you have them? And if you have the wash mitt, show them too.
Oh, I don't have that. I gave it to Jamie. Forget it. I sent Jamie the only one. Gosh darn it.
So
Jamie,
the rinseless towels are this coral color, again, to match the colorway of the rinseless wash, which is kind of that coral style color. So for the majority of the products, we tried to color match the towel itself with the product. So that way you don't have to think twice. You can just pick up the towel.
Yeah, the DIY Mr. Twisters are like a salmon-y pinkish. They're a little more.
They're red.
I don't know. Why don't you go get them? Why don't you go get the salmon?
I'll be back because Jamie and I spent literally
we've been arguing all day.
minutes
we've
arguing about it.
Because
I'm like, Jamie, you dumb as hell. It's pink. He's like, no, it's not. You stupid. And we're going back and forth like very super disrespectful. Man.
Okay, so Jamie, let's go over while he's going to get that. Let's go over the towels and their uses. Because Jamie's my man for the microfibers over at T.H.O.R. So for the, let's start with a drying towel. So this one here, it has a dual side. So of course you're going to see everything in the video. By the way, I did a collab with Jamie. So we explain everything. You see demos. Go check that out afterwards on my YouTube channel. You're going to see every single detail. But so this is a dual side. Do you know the size by heart? Let me do you a test, Jamie.
Yeah, let me pull up the website and see. You know how many towels I've made?
Logo on one side. And by the way, for those who are scared, Jamie, that this might leak ink, can you explain how this is imprinted on there? Because this is there to stay.
Yeah, it is there to stay. So Hold on, I clicked on a different one.
So dual-sided, we have one side that is a micro twist. So for those who don't want to snag their towels on emblems, this is perfect. And because not everyone likes micro twist or the other side, which is twisted loop, you get to pick. So you have one side with the longer twisted loop, which I usually love because they absorb a lot of water. And this, by the way, absorbs a ton as well. And then you get the micro twist if you want that kind of softer, non-snagging type thing. So they're basically twisted loops too, but in a very, very tight and short weave. So you get the best of both worlds.
Yep. Yeah, you can decide which side you want to use. So the dyeing process, the dyes we use are tested. Like they have different shades or swatches of each kind of similar colors, and we put them to the test. And basically, they're tested on like this little square of microfiber.
Yep.
And they're ran through kind of like a wash process, or I don't really know the full extent to it, but we go. They send me the results, and I look over it, and I'm like, yeah, that one wins by far. So we go through the process. We pick the selected dyes, and Pan's towel has the black dye because it has a heat stamp press that stamps on the logo. Eddie, you should have went and got the one. Eddie's been washing one for like 5 months now, since
Yeah, I've
like
had it for
March.
5
Remember?
months.
So yeah, any fading, any bleeding from a black dye
zero.
on that towel?
Your bag might show. Remember, these are hot pressed into the fiber. Just want to, so it might show here the Pan logo here, but that's, you know what I'm talking about, Jamie. So just know that
the black dye's pressed against it.
Yeah, it doesn't ruin your towel. I watched it over and over, like back to back, 6 times with 4 different detergents to see if I can make the color separate.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about the towels too that I noticed, like, yeah, for precaution, I still always recommend to wash before first use. But as they come pre-washed, I noticed that there was no color bleed. Like even this cleaning, the white ones were in the same laundry, and look at that, it's still white. So I love that there was no color bleeding or leaching onto other towels. And there was a person asking, is it the same as the DIY dry blanket? On the micro twist side, yes. For those who love the DIY drying blanket, fantastic one. So you get this side here. So the micro twist is the 80-20 blend. And on the other side, which this is twisted loop, this is a longer type fiber. That's a 70-30 blend. So you get, again, the best of both worlds.
Yeah, so the DIY drying blanket, it's the same style micro twist, but theirs is actually 70-30 because Ivan, he's like, I gotta have 70-30. I'm like, sure, they can make 70-30, but I'm telling you, the 80-20 is the same quality. It does hold the dyes better. So with the heat press, 80-20 was the better option in our color, swatch sampling. Same with Josh V's towel, the striped with the green and the white, the 80-20 won, and the color, testing of that. So that's why y'all's 2 towels specifically, they just have a big gray blanket. So Ivan did opt for 70-30 on his, but performance-wise, they're virtually identical.
Yeah, and on the other side, you get that 70-30 for the regular twist.
I like the towel too because it gives you best of both worlds. We're testing it because Pan's very thorough. He wanted us to test it and rewash it. I'm a twist loop guy, so
yeah, me too. And this one is exclusive to the Clean by Pan line.
Yeah,
by the way, right?
Yep. All right, ready?
Yep.
All right,
ready.
Listen, I need chat. Pan, I'm gonna give one of these away. Cool?
Yep.
All right, chat. Here's what we got. Let me turn the background blur off because we're having an argument.
Turn the blur off, son. You see them dusty shells right there.
I can't. Nothing. I got man, bro, disrespect. I don't know how to turn my background blur off because I'm a noob. Hold on.
We were explaining what each towel does, so I was
yeah. So right here, let me just go over it. So I got pans here. What color is this?
Yeah, that's more on the pink side.
All right, thanks. DIYs.
That's red. Yeah.
Salmon, correct. Salmon.
Way different, dude. They're way different colors.
Yeah, 2 different.
Yeah, so they're different colored pinks for sure.
Pink. So you get pink for his sealant, and then they made this darker to match actually the label of his bottle.
That raspberry color.
Pan was like, I need to have that. I hate you, Eddie. I'm like, bro, I thought we were friends. And then DIY is like, okay, we'll make I want it Nick's red. So this is, but we didn't go dark red to avoid bleeding because when they wash it, I think
that's a common issue with super dark red towels is they tend to bleed a lot.
Yeah, so red and black are notorious for being heavy bleeders.
Yep.
These are you can't. The red and the black are still going to be the heaviest bleeders, but after a wash, our towels are good to go. So if you randomly get one, and you're like, this one looks a little bleedy or something, or you got a little bleeding on the packaging maybe because it got too hot or something from the black dye or something, no big deal. It should just I go ahead and give it a wash, and it should be good to go.
Yeah, a couple people are calling it strawberry milk. Yeah, I like that. That's
strawberry milk. I like it.
So for the Mr. Twister, let's talk about the use case scenario. So this one here is a 16 by 16. This one here in a beautiful 600 GSM 70-30 blend. I love this one, obviously, for the colorway because I like to use it with the ceramic spray sealant. You could use it with a quick detail spray. You can use this even for glass cleaning. So I really, really enjoyed the Diva glass cleaning towel that you guys had over at T.H.O.R. So Jamie, is this micro loop, not micro twist, sorry, this is twisted loop.
Twist loop.
So you can use this on glass as well. Is this similar to one of the sides of that Diva glass?
Yes. So one side is twist loop. The other side is like just a straight, the tightest weave you can get on the other side to make for that streak-free finish.
That's on your Diva glass.
Yeah. Diva glass. Yeah. So the Mr. Twister is a great, just all-around towel, applying sealants, and just it's so absorbent. It spreads everything real nicely. So whether you're drying, applying sealants, glass cleaning, it's going to leave you with a streak-free finish.
Yeah, absolutely.
No matter the circumstance. Even waterless wash, they make for a great waterless wash towel because they're so heavy GSM, 600 GSM. It just picks up everything, and the twist loops do a great job of picking it up and tucking it in the loops. So it's just a fantastic towel.
I use it for panel prep.
Yeah, that's basically any spray product that you want. It just, and you don't want any hazing or streaking at the end. I just love this towel, and it absorbs a ton too. So the next one up, this is another one of my babies in the lineup. So this is the Freebird 400 in kind of a lavender type color.
Your purple Freebird is wild.
This is nuts. Like I know what soft feels like. I've had many quality towels in my life, but this is like what? So I wanted the 400 GSM, not too thick, not too short, just that perfect. Like, I don't know if we can see this on camera. It leaves the imprint of my fingers in there. So 400 GSM, 16 by 16, 70-30 blend.
I love the color
towel, but just, I don't know if we can tell. You guys have to watch the full video to see it in 4K. This quality is nuts. So polish, wax removal, secondary buffing if you want to after your ceramic coating application. If you want to do a waterless wash or rinseless washing with towels instead of sponges or mitts, this is great. And again, a secondary wipe for those who want the plusher, thicker towels when you're doing your leveling and final buffing of your coatings. Jamie, what do you have to say about this baby? Because you guys will have many different versions of this one, right? Of the GSM.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't get purple. That kind of annoys me because I'm a purple whore.
Purple's pretty sweet, right?
I love this one.
But I was like, dang, that purple's fire. I'm sitting here with white, red, white, and blue.
Yeah, we have a light red and T.H.O.R. I get one? I get Freebird?
Yeah, no,
they're great or something?
You didn't even want to call it Freebird. It's black. But I'm like, we're not going to lie to nobody.
Black, They picked a weird color for the DIY Freebird.
It's like black level. And we do like their second insurance towels, the black one, but it's a light black. So it just doesn't. Yeah. They did it a lighter black to avoid the bleeding when washing.
But boys, you had Freebirds in your original run, but this is V2. So what's better about V2?
Everything.
Better yarn, just better quality control. Yeah, everything. I had some guy on the Facebook earlier. Victor knows because he commented on it. He's like, "Yeah, go ahead and believe that." Like, he doesn't believe us that we actually redid every towel. Every towel is completely brand new, like from the yarn to the ball.
You might have
as soon as people will touch the towels, they'll see it. I have the originals, and they were already very good, but this is just like, guys, these are the towels. Being at SEMA, when the boys brought me over to that booth, we first met with that Korean factory, and I was touching the towels. I was like, immediately, remember Jamie and Eddie? I was like, can I partner up with you guys and do something cool? Because I don't put my name on stuff. I'm more a chemicals guy, but if I put my name,
disrespect from you, Pan. You didn't even ask us to do our original towels. You're like, you're not one time.
They were good, but I was still waiting, right? Because there's always a possibility that will be. I'm always in a chase for the greatest and whatever. But when we saw those, I was like. And we saw how serious they were, and we had that supper, and everybody was just not only so nice, but the knowledge and the obsession with perfection. I knew, let's do this. Let's partner up.
Jamie, we call him Harry Potter. That guy, he does. So our partner in Korea, there's two of them.
Insane.
You're
gonna meet him one day.
He invents things. Like,
Yeah, he's an inventor. He's
Yeah.
wild. So V1 towels are done. Like they will not be restocked. So
Yeah,
the
we
mat
still have
bags will not come back. The what's left in stock is what's left in stock. Once they're gone, they're gone. But yeah, going back to Pan or V1 towels, you got to think at our first attempt, it's a pretty good first attempt, right? So I mean, you're
Absolutely.
going to only learn more. You're going to get better. You're going to improve. You're going to build more relationships, that kind of deal, and it's just going to make the end product a better thing. So now we're on year 2 with the V2 towels, and it's just a huge jump from V1 to V2, and we're excited about it.
So the next
What is-
towel in the line, this is the Jobber 350. So you guys used to have a 365 V1. Now again, this is a V2. So
yeah,
dual sided on one side. First of all, this is a 16 by 16, 350 GSM, 70/30 blend, but dual pile. So on one side, a shorter pile, and on the other side, you get this slightly thicker pile. So if we look at it from a profile, very plush.
yeah.
So I love this for interior cleaning. That's why I pair it with my interior quick detailer. But I mean, this is a general purpose towel, right, Jamie?
Yep.
Like what kind of
Yes,
uses? You can
general
use this
purpose.
outside too if you want, right?
You can use that thing for anything you want it to be used for. Interior, exterior, sealants. You can level coatings with it. The flat side is the perfect. It's almost pearl weave. It's pretty tight. So
Yeah.
great for leveling coatings. You can flip over the plush side for final wipe down, apply sealants, waterless wash. It's just plush enough to be used safely. Interior, you can pick up, use it in carpets, pick up dust, debris, all the good stuff. Glass cleaning, you can even clean glass with it. You can do anything you want with the Jobber. It's ready for any job, anytime. That's what it's designed to do. So going back to now it's the Jobber 350, going back to learning and kind of getting into the towel industry is our previous company kind of would round up on us with the EC, and that kind of started making us mad.
It started pissing me off because you're already getting scrutinized. And he's like, oh, yeah,
so we're trying to be, as accurate, as truthful as possible. And we would just be handed, false information sometimes. So going from 365 to 350 is the old Jobber 365. There's really no difference.
I can't tell.
Yeah, this one might actually be plusher because it's just made with better yarn and just better quality control and that kind of deal. So
yeah, even
overall,
the edges. When we look at the edges, these are just like,
edge.
oh
It's
my
insane.
God, look at that.
It's insane.
Yep.
I do want to say this though. Can we talk about this, Jamie? Like, everyone's asking this question. I don't know if it was answered. Like, isn't it the same tile but different name? What we didn't want to do, and this is learning being 10 months in, is we would never come out honey dicking anybody like, oh, this is a custom tile to Pan, because it's not.
Why would we like?
Right. And Pan handpicked what he wanted from the line. Like, I want this.
Exactly.
This, but I want
my collaboration, and it's even written on the bag itself. This is powered by the House of Rags, right there.
Yeah, I just want to answer that question.
I just don't understand why some would ask, though. It's like, leave it to the internet to always have some people asking weird questions. But I get it at one point, but at the same time, not everything has to be different. My chemicals, yes, absolutely. Intellectual property, I want that. But when you have quality microfibers that the guys already did deals with a crazy factory, cutting any middlemen straight to the source, and I'm in love with it, why not partner up? And that's why we're straightforward and being transparent by putting it on the bag and telling you.
I think it would be way more silly if Pan renamed the Mr. Twister to the Twistity Spickety or whatever, Why would that make sense to rename the towels and try and come up with this towel, like the same towel? It's Mr.
And Twister, I was there when we were closing the deals with the brand, and so I was involved since day one. We've been testing these towels since last November, and we're just happy. So no, this is a great collaboration, and I know you guys are obsessed with quality just as I am. And it was a perfect partnership, actually, to say, hey, listen, they did all the legwork to find the factory. I know this is currently, if not the best, top tier for sure. And I know I haven't had better towels so far. So I'm truly, truly happy with
it. I think from that perspective too, this is me, and I'll let Jamie talk about the towel quality, because I only care about 4 towels because it's what I use every day, right? So the GOAT, I love the GOAT. But the GOAT Mini has my heart. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't name Pan's towel the GOAT Mini because he hated that name. So he called it the rinseless towel.
Well, I don't even know if we named the baby goat at that point yet.
No, Pan just said, I want X.
Yeah.
I wish you had your towel because that is such a beautiful towel. That towel color for your rinseless towel is chef's kiss. I do want to say this though, like if you look at DIY's line, they have their own custom towels. There's like 5 or 6 of their own custom towels that they wanted
Yeah.
that we did.
They had first. They had
Yeah.
before us.
Yeah. So just so everyone's aware, I just want to get that out there so people don't. Well, why are you doing it?
Right.
Well, it would be a different scenario if we called it a different towel and it was the same. Everybody'd be upset. So we're just gonna call it Mr. Twister, clean my pan. That's why I want to answer. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I did forget about Pan's baby goats are just called rinseless drying towel. So they're not a Diva rinseless. They are a baby goat variety, but I think we hadn't really named the baby goat den. We had already started working on the packaging. So we're like, it's just gonna be rinseless dryer. At that point, like I said, Pan's been, like Pan said, he's been with us since the beginning of this new factory and the journey we've been taking to make these V2 towels.
No, it's going to be wild. By the way, those who were wondering when is the Clean by Pan rinseless drying towels and the microfiber wash mitts coming, they're already on their way in the container, and it should be a matter of a few weeks, hopefully, or sometime in August.
They're in the States passing customs, so we're thinking.
Oh, okay.
Like 2 weeks.
Beautiful. So they're on their way. They should be on the website soon, but everything else you can get right now. They're already flying off the shelves. You guys are amazing, by the way. Let's move to the next towel. There's 2 left to talk about. The level 1 towel. So again, beautiful edgeless 16 by 16, 350 GSM for the level 1, 70/30. This is a pearl weave. Let me bring that up. I think you guys can see this. So pearl weave, very tight. So this would be for your ceramic coatings. For your first towel, when you're doing the leveling process to remove that transfer solution and to get an even application, this is the lighter one of the 2. So this is what I prefer for the level 1. And then we have the final level, which is the darker blue. So level 1, light blue. And then level 2, this is a 16 by 16 towel as well, but the GSM count goes up a little bit. Let me unfold this for you guys. To 380 GSM, 16 by 16, 70/30 blend. And same thing here. This is a pearl weave, slightly thicker and plusher because that's what we want for the secondary towel. And this is what it is. So this is for your final buff. Or like I said, for those who like the plusher and thicker, you can use my Freebird 400 towel. So depending on what you like for the second towel for coatings, you can do polish removal with this as well, right, Jamie?
Yep. Yeah, the Pro Weaves can also double as a great glass towel cleaner. Cleaning towel because of the tight weave, streak-through finish, that kind of deal. You can polish remove with them, or you can use them to level ceramic coatings and then wash them and bring them into the interior for interior towels. Great interior towels after washing.
Yeah, that's a good point for those. Like, I don't take a chance for ceramic coatings. I always throw my towels after use. But if people want to recycle them for secondary uses, not on delicate surfaces, so not on paint, if they just wash them, they can go ahead and use them for interior stuff, engine bay detailing, or non-delicate surfaces, right?
There's a good point to that too, because now people are going to be like, well, it's, that's an expensive towel to throw away. You have to understand, like, if you're doing this for a living, you're adding the cost of that towel into your price.
To your coating package. Yeah, I'm like, that's the argument doesn't make any sense because you should be adding it to the cost at the end of the day to your
and really, like, if you're using it for a coating job is very expensive, right? So if you divide this as a 10-pack, so it's like less than $3 a towel. Throwing away a $3 towel when the person has paid you likely $1,000 to $2,000, for me it's a non-issue. But of course, if you want to recycle them for other uses, no problem.
Well, when Jamie, this was like 2.5 years ago, I would buy a box of towels and I'll split it with Jamie. You remember we used to buy cases? And the cases cost like $100. We bought Korean. It was orange Korean, 400 plush would be our second wipe, and then we had pearls, first wipe. And I would spend literally like $1,300 to $1,500 towels a year just in coating towels.
Boom. Can one of you guys show on screen, by the way, the 2 missing products, the wash mitt and the rinseless towels? Those 2 are bonkers.
Going back to the pearl weaves too, they're nice. Like, I always hated the thinner kind of pearl weave towels, especially in the swamp. You just get everything's kind of wet, so they get all grabby and they get hard to wipe. These stay nice flat for you, give you a good level, and then the plushness really sucks up that solvent of the coatings really well. And it's just the user experience of our leveling towels are just unmatched in my
And
opinion.
people, you're going to see them in many future videos, obviously, because now I have my line. But the leveling towels in a coating video that I have with the Clean by Pan, the organizer coatings, just nuts. Which, by the way, for those who are still wondering, if you didn't see the posts, we got them back in stock. So the Clean by Pan coatings, they're always selling out. Grab them while you can. New batches were just made. And Amazon, boys, I think the stuff is coming back into stock soon. Because now we've been out of stock for like a month and a half or 2 months at this point.
Yep.
So here we're seeing the rinseless drying towels.
The color does not do it justice. I'm gonna say this.
No, because in person it's even.
I didn't want to send this to Jamie, but he's like, "Come on, big dog, I need it for a video." I was like, "Dang, man."
So it's an 18 by 20, 1200 GSM 70/30 blend, and it's just for rinseless washing or even regular washing. It's not just for rinsing. If people want them for the smaller size compared to the bigger drying towel, you can absolutely use that after your normal wash process with your soap
100%.
and rinse water and drying aid and whatever you guys want. So either traditional wash or rinseless wash, but it's that perfect size for the rinseless. Check it out in the video we launched today on my channel, on my YouTube channel, with special guest Jamie the Cleaner. He did all the demos. And then the wash mitt is just with the cuff. Even the pictures don't do it justice, because I saw that in person.
Can I say something about this real quick?
Yeah.
I talked to my our Korean manufacturer. They're the only ones that do this type of weave for wash mitts. So our wash mitts all got an upgrade. And they're 87. What is it?
87/13 blend. Yeah,
but they're using a few fibers in here. That's all I could say, because that's what I want to expose it.
Yeah.
So these are insane.
It's a 10 by 7 size, 1070 GSM.
So they looked at us real stupid. Remember, our first wash pad was 100% polyester, and we're like, so we like 100% polyester mitts and our new factory. They laughed at us really hard. They're like, no, we have a much better blend, and we want you to try it. So
I'm a mid guy. I remember I said this absolutely has to be. So when we're saying 87/13, is that still polyester polyamide? What does the factory say on
polyester polyamide?
Okay.
Yeah, it gets even more confusing than that, but that's just how we're going to keep it straight.
Perfect.
You can get more in depth there with a 70/30, lining, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, this is softness. It's like a cloud, and
it's
it just
unreal.
holds your wash solution. I know. This can make any wash pad lover a converter to using a wash mitt, but maybe down the line I'll have wash pads if people want that too. That's the beauty of being accessible to our audience, is we can always tweak and adjust. And I love comments and feedback and all that kind of stuff. So that's the entire lineup. Even the packaging is just nuts. Like, we see it on screen, but for everything, I just love the bags, guys. You guys did a wonderful job. This is the real deal. For anybody who doubted, by the way, the House of Rags, I don't like to put my name on stuff I don't believe in. And because I'm mainly a chemical manufacturer, so that's my blends, my IP. But when I do the brushes, when I do the polishers, the pads, all that kind of stuff, I want to partner with brands that know what they're doing. So for the pads, for example, Buff and Shine, right? For the towels, I knew right away this would be the House of Rags collab. It's nuts. So kudos to you boys for figuring this out, going through your V1s, learning. And even if you guys only had V1, to be honest, they're some of the best I've ever tried. But now this V2 new gen.
But you weren't on that. Hey, make me custom towels at V1. You didn't do that.
No. No, because I'm very patient, and I jump on things only when I see that it like, this is it. This is definitely it. So anyone out there because I saw a few of the comments too, like, is this the same as the V1 Thor? No, even Thor is switching to their V2. This is the latest generation. It's not even the same thing, because it's not even the same factory that does this, guys. So
it's not the same yarn. It's not the same factory.
Look at, and Jamie, you're a maniac for towel quality, and I love that. Look at the stitching, even on the drying towel or anything. This is just insanity. The level of quality control, and my understanding, because they come amazingly packed, but they're hand sorted, hand folded, hand packed. They come pre-washed as well. It's just it's next level.
Yeah, if they see a stitch out of place, they set it aside and kind of run it back through the gambit, or go sew it up some more or something. I don't know what they do, but they fix it up for us. They don't let it get past them. They are very, very picky, and they only deliver, the best for us. So
I got no linting, no bleeding, and I put them all in the same wash. And I mean, there's some dark colors in there and some like pinks, and
that's
nothing
insane.
bled. And the best example again is this white one. It was with all the others, and it's still super white. So no kudos. I'm super
Slick
stoked
wants to
about
see
this.
the drying towel again. Can you show him the drying towel? Make it big. He wants to see the drying towel again.
Are you talking about me?
This?
Nah. You should go get the one you've washed for like 4 months though. And
Dang, I gotta look at all the towels. It's like under everything.
we'll show it next week when Pan's here.
Yeah, Eddie has the initial one we've been testing for a long time. That one has been through hell and back, and it's.
I might have thrown it away because it had your name on
He's
it.
been elbow dropping it.
That's my way of always being near you and with you, Eddie. Is every time you dry a vehicle, you have my.
I threw that mug away. It said "clean by Pan" on it. I put that right in the trash. How can you Pan?
Don't wipe your butt with it though. This is meant to dry cars, eh? Because I know you're gonna find different uses out of them.
That's
someone was asking about how you love chenille mitts.
Yes.
Why no chenille mitt, Pan?
I'm the answer, Pan.
I love both. So I love the microfiber style, but I also love chenille. However, I didn't see any chenille from that factory yet. So this could definitely be something in the future. Yet, exactly. That's always
we're cooking up something.
We're always working on new stuff.
I got. Oh my Lord! You just said I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop because we're working on something. It's nuts.
Am I going to see stuff when I come over to Pocatello next week?
Yes.
Oh
yes.
Oh, and by the way, for those who were wondering too, I think I can tell the culture. We were working on a collab with BioBombs to make the two best scents. We're going to pick one of them. So either the rinseless wash or the shampoo in the Clean by Pan line. And it's been in testing mode. So Christian is going to be there from BioBombs. We're going to talk, but I cannot wait to have this stuff into your hands if it pans out the way I think it will, because yeah, the scent is. Eddie, why don't you tell them what you told me when you smelled your sample for the first time?
Hear me out, because I want to I got to tell the whole story, because a lot of testing happens. For some reason, I'm like the first one to have either the best stuff or the worst stuff. You know what I'm saying? When I opened the package, we had put a eggplant on the package that said "Clean my Pan" with an eggplant. That was just for you. I think I had the package on there. He sent it to me that way. If you don't know what an eggplant is,
of course.
So we said
the energy.
My wife's like, man, that smells amazing, right? So I didn't take the bar that she gave me and put it in the Cadillac. I took the other bar that we didn't smell. We didn't smell it. I just opened it, put it in. I come in to the Cadillac 3 days later, and it smelled like dead fruitcake. And my wife's like, what's wrong with this? I go, oh my gosh, I don't know. She goes, you put the wrong one in. Because I think he set me up because he put a big eggplant on it. I'm gagging in the car. I take the other one. We put it in. It smells amazing. It lifts. So it does.
So
smell.
What was the bad one?
It had to do with either the way the oil was mixed with the bar. Because remember, these are test samples that we had. And they do 2 test samples to see if it lifts. So the idea that Christian tells me it has to lift, meaning the scent has to aerate in the air.
Yeah.
For weeks.
And the way it interacts with the interior surfaces, and we wanted to be.
I had it in my car for 3 weeks already. So when you come Pan, you can smell it. But the first one smelled like saddle cheeks. It was smelled like shit. So the second one actually smells amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be a killer for sure. And they were able to reverse engineer the scent from my actual formula, so it's just cool. The science the guys over at BioBombs do is. I'm excited for this. But we just love detailing. So the towels, man. I want to thank you boys for this collab and making all of this possible. It's just I cannot believe we're at this point of having access to this.
Cheeks by
Pan. The culture. Let me do this, because you guys, as soon as you get them, you're going to feel them. If you've had an opportunity to have quality towels in your life, this is the time. Clean by Pan towels, powered by the House of Rags.
Let's do a giveaway. Yeah. Let's give away these. You want to give away these, Pan, or your drying towel?
What do you have that's easy for you? Mr. Twisters are great.
Let's chat pick. There's like 75 people in the middle of the day, and it's a work.
There you go. How about let's just pick a winner, and then they get to pick one of the towels from the line.
Okay, that's good.
I got a question.
You want to come up with a question?
Yeah, I have one.
That's not a good. Look at this guy already.
Pan made a post on his Instagram about his favorite movie as a kid growing up.
Oh,
Do not, Pan, don't answer it. So, what is Pan's favorite movie growing up? He made a post about it on Instagram and Facebook.
Very recently, yeah.
Good question.
With help from AI,
That's
recreating one of the scenes.
Yeah. By the way, that was one of my favorite movies too.
Yeah, eh?
Yeah.
Minions.
Nah. Bro, Gremlins is wild. That's the first time I've seen a white person go against 1,000 black people because they came up. Gizmo. That movie's wild.
Gremlins is awesome.
Lost Boys. Nope. No,
Peter Pan. That's wild. Alex, what's wrong with you, Alex?
And Max.
Peter Pan.
Oh, I think we got one. Enthusiast. Is he the first to reply?
Where?
Technically, Nick is the first to reply.
Yeah, Nick can always have access to that stuff. So let's pick a person from the population.
Yeah, so it's enthusiast.
Enthusiast. All right. Does he reach out to Jamie or Eddie?
Never.
Yeah, Jamie at the House
Jamie at the houseofrags.com. Enthusiast, congratulations.
With your towel of choice, sir.
So he can pick either the drying towel or the Mr. Twister pack.
K-pop Demon Hunters. Hey, that show was wild. My daughter, Wanda, she watched it like 100 times. All right, look, hey, Pan, you watch movies? I don't watch a lot of movies, but
I love watching movies. I have a whole theater dedicated to that. Right?
Hear me out. There's this movie, there's this show that has blown my mind in Western culture. Blew my mind. All right. I was in where was I? I was in Nebraska, Omaha, and the hotel ran out of power. You know, I say they ran out of power, but the whole block was blackout. We couldn't even take the elevator. I'm getting this call, I get in this chat, and they're telling me in this chat, hey, you got to try this movie. Have you ever seen the Yellowstone?
No.
Oh, Yellowstone series?
Bro, 1923, 1883. Look, this is when I knew that there were real gangsters in the Western culture, bro. I'm going to take you to the train yard. I'm gonna drop you off. People getting bodied in the middle of the street. The show is the wildest thing I've ever seen in my life. Wild.
That's what I hear. Never watched it. You ever watch that, Pam?
No.
Anyway, let's run through some questions real quick. Straighten this up, folks. So, the wash mitts are what I'm calling the Wash Boss blend. They're all going to have the same blend. They're going to be different color palettes and different branding. So, but DIY and Clean by Pan have the only two mitts in the lineup. Me and Eddie make pads. We do the Wash Boss Junior is a small pad. Wash Boss is a big pad, and they have the mitts.
Can I show them the new Wash Boss?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
Lord, dude. Somebody save me.
I've been using that Wash Boss Junior for a month now on my YouTube channel.
No one cares about your Junior Wash Boss. It's trash.
Oh,
there's only one Wash Boss.
This is a good question. How many more washes do you think these new towels will last over V1? Eddie, you seen any fading or anything from your long-term test? Because Eddie gets the first boxes of Korean samples, and then he has to
always send it to you right away. Do not act like I don't send it to you right away.
It takes like 4 months to get to me.
That's a cap. Why are you lying, bro? I send it to you right away.
So he's been watching them longer. What have you noticed?
Nothing. Touched by God, bro. Like they're still.
Yeah, I think this is as good as it gets for towels at this point until our factory upgrades or we find another one.
Look, I'm right. So. I'm gonna change my name to Eddie Dutton.
And there aren't many factories, by the way, that actually produce them from the source. Many times it's going through middlemen. So finding the actual source of the source, like these guys did, very rare in the business.
Yeah, there's no middlemen here.
Look for a picture, cuz.
What?
I'm looking for this photo. I got the photo here. Because for some reason I sent Jamie the Wash Boss. I don't know why I sent it to him because that was but I feel like he's
panel by panel.
I'm folding I just love folding these towels.
And just touching towels over there. He's having a good time. Could you please make a rinseless only towel that says rinseless on the towel? I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I think that would be a little too specific.
Yeah. Interesting.
All right. I found it. Listen, this is inspired by a picture that was sent to Jamie and I. It has me and Jamie on the background of a cyberpunk picture. Jamie hates it, by the way, because it looks like him, but it looks just like me. Look like Jamie, but it looks like me, bro. So I fell in love with it. Watch this. Images. How do I share this mug?
I think we did the live a little too early. 64 people watching only. Where is everyone?
Yeah, we are really. My coffee shop closes at 6, so I got
All the real ones were here though today. I appreciate all of y'all. Christie's in the house. Shine Your Light Detailing's in the house. Victor Morales always in the house.
Yeah, I think we did this early because
Corey Palestina, by the way. Shout out Corey.
Look, Mason.
What?
Mason.
That's a funky colorway right there.
Time out, dog. Do not come at me sideways. Do not come at me sideways, man.
I was just folding these and I just looked at my screen. That's wild.
Hey, is
that your final colorway?
Yeah.
It's all Eddie.
Wow.
Unicorn, son. That's cotton candy, sweet and gold.
That looks gangster level. I can tell from here it looks super plush. So what was the reasoning behind who picked that colorway and what's the reasoning behind it?
Time out, okay? I did.
Because you saw it or you just wanted to create it?
Bored washing my car. It's the same blue shit over and over and over again. Then it's white. True. Then it's like green. I was like, can't we just pick it up and have a smile on our face? But Wanda's like, Dad, the unicorn stuff is wild. I'm like, yes. So I just picked mint.
Boom.
And pink.
Yeah, that's chef's kiss right there. Good, very nice.
Miami Vice. Yeah, it's plush.
Can you imagine we can do that for Chanel Washman for the clean line? Something along that funky. I don't know if they can make different fingers, different colors. That'd be crazy.
Dude, this is my favorite washman, and I gave it to Jamie. I should have kept it because I had the one sample because I love Jamie so much, and I sent it to him. This is every Spanish person's dream. It's like when you're in Puerto Rico and you see houses that are pink or blue.
Yeah.
Or you go to Cuba, it's the same. But then I was like, man, it looks real good. I like the pink and blue.
Hey, Victor has a good question. Will Pan be getting a rinseless sponge?
No, he doesn't rinseless wash. Why does he need a sponge?
I love how he shuts down Pan like there's no tomorrow.
Pan, I'm joking.
This is the level of business I have to deal with,
Pan
guys.
never asked a question about a sponge ever. He never has. That's up to you. You did. You never.
No, but we still have. I have to give what the people want. If they want a sponge, the question is, can we make it happen? So since you guys are the source of these things, if it's possible, yes, I think we can work something out in the future.
Whatever Pan wants, we should make it.
I love to see. That's what I love to hear.
Yo, that's what you love.
It should be yes, not.
Hey, you know what? Pan, what color would you make your sponge though?
Yeah, probably in the same colorway as the rinseless thing to match the because I haven't seen that color coral for the rinseless, right?
See this? I made a sponge, Thor blue, and then Jamie goes to me, "Why'd you do it pants?" Because I'm like,
yeah, it's right on your logo.
Big ass circle right here. Look, Thor blue, but we should make yours like a hot pink.
No, not hot pink. The same color as the rinseless. Get with the program, Eddie. Why would I make it a different color than my rinseless wash?
What color is your rinseless? Pink?
It's coral. Dang. You know, coral. Like the actor Coral in the zombie series. There, what's it called? Walking Dead. He used to say Coral instead of calling him Carl. Coral. You remember that?
Yeah.
He had a heavy UK accent that would go through, try to make it American, but I'm like, who's Coral?
Was he Canadian?
Then I realized this is Carl. No, that's Carl.
Hey, was he Canadian?
He's UK.
No, he's from the UK.
He's British.
Did he go, Coral?
Coral. No wonder the kid got eaten up by those zombies, man. Coral, he couldn't understand who the hell he was calling.
Yeah, he died. He got ate. He was the main character. I'm like, once the show ends when the kid dies, right? Nope. The show kept going. I'm like,
wait, did he die?
Yeah.
What?
Even the man himself died in, and that's when I'm gone, man. That's it.
He didn't die. The main guy didn't die.
They died.
He died.
No, he didn't. He got taken away. They were supposed to make 3 movies out of it.
No, the father died, if I remember. No, wasn't he?
They say he died, but in the movies that they were going to come out with, they were supposed to be alive. Rick was supposed to be alive, and they found that they were the only person. They were the only ones in Georgia that suck life because everybody was so safe in cities.
I honestly I can't remember at this point. I just disconnected. Coral.
The Coral dying was the last thing I saw.
Hey, shout out to Tim that joined the live stream as well. Man, everybody's there. That's cool though. John Weber, Eric's 80, Dark Dragon, everybody who supports Thor and Clean by Pan, we appreciate you guys, man.
Pan, you do gotta come
I
out.
don't
with
got
sponge
any more.
sometime.
What'd you say, Eddie?
We gotta get the sponge worked out.
You need to get a sponge if you're gonna do it right. Like,
Well, that's what we were saying. You were trying to shut me down.
I only shut you down in live because I know it annoys you. Like I try to push you as far as I can to the edge.
Oh, you can't. You can definitely. And next week, I have a feeling you're going to push me beyond.
Yo,
We're going to have to film like doing vlog style for the culture.
bro, I got this place here that we're gonna go. You like corn dogs?
What's a corn dog?
You've never had a corn dog?
Well, I don't know. Maybe we call it something different in Canada. What is a corn dog? I'll let you know if I ever.
You don't know what a corn dog is?
Is that what a pogo is?
Oh, what?
What's a pogo?
Is it a sausage with breading fried on top?
No, that's
Yes.
not.
Yeah, we call it pogos.
No, it's a corn dog.
Pogo?
Okay, a corn dog.
I'm
So,
gonna
yeah,
get you-
I've had corn dogs when I was
though,
younger.
It's like 9. They call it the elite, and they do that for a reason because it's like this big. And then
Where's that melting emoji? How big is it, Eddie?
That's a big.
This is too early in the day for this. God.
Oh.
Eric's 80 is saying, what the is going on in Canada? The comments is wild. I love it. It's wild.
no, but they hand dip that mug in like a batter, and they fry and they put honey all over it.
Oh, man, that must be good. If you say it's good, it's good. Like Eddie, so far, guys, I don't know what's going on in Pocatello. Everybody who thinks there's nothing going on, the food there that I've had, every single time we've gone out, it's a 10 on 10. 10 on 10.
Pocatello's insane. I don't know what's
Miss those
happening in
fried
Pocatello.
pickles.
It's insane.
I'm nervous because the Koreans, right? They have a different life over there. Korean life.
Oh.
You know, because they're used to being like everything's open all the time over there. When they come here and they think they're gonna go out partying, I'm gonna LOL them. I'm gonna send them.
You're gonna give them some of that spicy stuff, and at night at the hotel, their things are gonna be like this, pumping.
Oh, boy.
I don't know what to do. I'm trying to plan. Like, do I take him to the arcade? Like, what do I take him to do? Because they're so used to living life, like fast over there. Like at night, do whatever you want. Here, 9 o'clock, they shut it down.
Deadsville.
Shutting it down.
They shut it down.
No, they'll be able to go on Tube Galore, YouPorn, all that kind of stuff. Oh, they're going to get the USA surfing package because their data plan is going to need a lot of gigabytes.
That's gonna wrap this episode up, everybody.
Yeah, thanks to everyone for being there. Oh, I love when I make these guys laugh.
Just because you're so wild. Why would you say?
Yeah, you never see that in the videos, huh? So, guys, Clean by Pan, the organizer, microfiber towels, wash mitts, and rinseless drying towels coming soon. Check those out
Go get 'em.
on the House of Rags, on Clean by Pan, and soon to come on Amazon as well.
That's all we got. Got anything on the way out, Mr. Clone?
Yeah, everybody stay tuned in next week. Next week we're going live.
You can't hear him anymore.
And his mic cut off. Yep. All right. We'll see you next week in Pocatello, everybody. Bye.
Bye, everyone.